Hello and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIII. I'm Lion'sMawGaming, and last time I introduced you to the grinding spot for money, at least the early one. And I stated that I would be doing a lot. I have. I've gone through and I've upgraded a lot of weapons to maximum. I've gotten a ton of accessories that I plan to be using to maximum. I've grinded a ton of components. I still have another 23 incentive chips sitting in here. Got a bunch of extra materials, and as you can see, I've gotten 100,000 Chrysogen points. And these enemies award you 160 Chrysogen for a fight. I have done these fights like 625 times. I'm going to showcase a quick upgrading system that I didn't get to go over last time, and it's because we can only do it with one thing. If you take an item that has a star rating and use a transformational catalyst, which in this case is a millerite for an iron bangle. The iron bangle is the only thing it uses millerite. And you use it, it'll change it, and it becomes a silver bangle. And since we upgraded to a silver bangle from a star iron bangle, instead of just having a brand new silver bangle, it comes in at level 4, which will make it quicker to level up. That is basically the idea. Additionally, I could take a silver bangle, and I have Radon and I could use one of those. I could make it a tungsten bangle. And you can see that I lose out on a little bit of HP on that one at first. But then if I were to take, say my enigmatic fluids and shoot 36 of them. I'm wrong. Let's do another 12 of these. Does that give us our 3 times? There it is. And we're at 190. Let's check how much a normal one gives you. 230. So we only need a few levels. So we're going to go with 5 turbojets. Gets us to star. That's not accurate math. You could probably check me on the experience totals. But now it's maxed out tungsten bangle. That's the promotion system. I'm going to go ahead and make some purchases to replace what I just spent. Go to creature comforts. We're going to restock on these and restock on these. And then we're going to go to Lenora's garage. You're going to be wanting to buy the Turbojet if you're going to be making upgrades. I also do not advise you go nearly as hard as I did. There are much better grinding spots for Gil later in the game. I just had plans to upgrade a lot of different weapons and show them off early. So that is something to keep in mind. Do not go nearly this hard. But it is time for us to continue. I've spent enough time here. I believe I've literally spent like 6 in-game hours here. Let's go.
Is it over? Are they?
They're fine. Your son's a tough kid.
The battalion.
They'll take out the whole building next.
Dad! Hope! Thank goodness. Are you hurt?
No. How about you?
Still in one piece. My turn. Don't shoot! I'll show you what Odyssey looks like! see? Surprised? Expected some kind of monster? I'm flesh and blood, like you. An ordinary citizen of Cocoon. Don't you get it? This has been our home our whole lives. How could we even think about destroying it? We want to protect this place just as much as you.
He's on our side? He's lying. What if he's telling you it's a trick?
You must be Snow Villiers. Yag Roche, Psychom Division. I understand your plight. However, the Pulse threat is not so easily dismissed. The very existence of Ulysses puts every last one of us in danger. Tell me, do you really think your life is worth more than the lives of millions of Cocoon citizens? I do not. And so, it falls to me to order your execution. It's that simple. It is my responsibility to see you put down. Your lives are forfeit. Oh, cut the crap! You want Lassie? Then kill Lassie! Why do other people have to die? The purge has got to stop! Do you think we want to purge our own people? If any trace of Pulse remains, the populace will erupt into chaos! Without sacrifice, without the purge, Cocoon will die! Who fired? I gave no order! No!
We're leaving. Hope, tie up your dad. We threatened you and forced you to help us. Got it?
There must be something
Do
else.
what she says. I can't let you get dragged into this. I want to stay here, but there's no place for Ulysses. I'm going with the others. We'll survive somehow. I promise you that. Dad, I hate to run out on you.
You're not running! This is not running away. You've made a choice. You'll survive and do what needs to be done.
You mean... complete my focus?
Don't you worry about that. You make the choice.
Thanks, Dad.
Damn it.
Our turn, hero.
What? I can handle a little gas.
Catch your breath. I'll throw in some hits for you.
Alright, here we go. Let's do it. Alright, we got a big boy. We're gonna start out with... shoot, that's what I want. Even odds. I'm ready. What are you gonna shoot? Ow, everyone. So we'll heal up while Hope gets some buffs going. They're defensive buff, but buffs nonetheless. I need to heal myself. Holy crap. So as you can see, the game does limit how much experience, or not how much experience, how much you can actually progress down your Christian levels. Oh my god. Can I have shell so I can start, you know... Okay, we got Sentinel. Let's go. Alright, so we've got to target all kinds of stuff. We're gonna kill some turrets. This place... no, wait, here. Libroscope, go. Alright, we know everything about it now. We got the portside hall, which has 12,000 health. We've got the starboard hall. We've got the tank itself, which has a lot of health. And you can note that it drops a uranite, which is important. We've got the portside turret, which does not have a whole lot of health. And the starboard turret. We need to take out some turrets and some halls. So you'll note that it is pretty far away. So we've got to just focus on using our ranged attacks, being... Oh god. Oh god, okay, okay, okay. Heal. Heal, please. Thank you. Wait, did I break one? Yeah, I did. Alright, we got one down, so now we're on the turrets. Let's get rid of those. Mainly, I just advise coming out with Hope, buffing up, and then setting up Fang as a sentinel, targeting down the things that are dealing a ton of damage, being the turrets and the halls. Get rid of them, and then focus the main tank. Otherwise, you're just gonna get melted. Like, absolutely destroyed. On the topic of those cutscenes, I think that the writing here is phenomenal. Hope's father is a very good, well-written character. He's had this appearance of being very controlling and very unsupportive up until the point you meet him and you find out that it's kind of just Hope's way of dealing with the fact that he feels separated from him, and he comes together with his father through the loss of his mother and the loss of his own freedom. And his father, like, truly cares about him, and you can really tell that. I think it's a good scene. Okay, that's another turret. Then we're just gonna kill the hall. I guess I can switch back to Delta attack. I know I'm surrounded. That's why I'm breaking the tank. That's gonna hurt. Just die, Paul.
Surrender now.
Okay. Paul's down. And as you break each part of the tank, it loses a ton of its health. And now's the point where we just go completely ham and start building up a ton of stagger. The issue is it has an absolutely ridiculous chain resistance of 95 and does not have a stagger point, so you just gotta deal damage. But you do still gain bonus damage as you build it up, so you just want to keep on going. Ow!
Let's go.
Switch back and forth every once in a while. Get ready, because this is gonna suck. Oh, we can stagger it. We can stagger it. Kill it. When it switches into tank mode, or when it switches into cannon mode, its chain resistance goes down to 0. Its stagger point becomes 200, and you can just start to destroy it. Honestly, it's an interesting fight for sure. As long as you play your cards right and don't get wrecked in the very beginning by all the turrets, and don't get absolutely destroyed by stuff like that, then you should be fine. But we're gonna go ahead and just try to run it up. Right now I can still live another cannon blast. I'm hoping that I can kill it before that, though. And we do. There we go. Took me a little longer than normal, but you get 1,800 Christian points, which is nothing compared to what I have. But we get the Uranite and Platydust Workshop. And our Crystarium expands. There we go. And another one. You guys ready for round 2?
There's no end to these guys.
So that was round 2.
Hey, you Fang.
Need a ride?
Don't get cute. Right, let's move it.
Nice. Look, they're friends now.
Take care, Dad.
When it comes to home and family, we never keep either as close as we should. Whoever stops to think that this time could be the last?
And we will finally save. I was noting that there will be better grinding spots in the future. There will literally be 2 different better grinding spots, and I mean vastly better grinding spots for Gil in Chapter 9. So, it's not even that far down the line. But just for these 2 chapters, it allows you to get some stronger weapons. It's really nice. It's really nice. I would advise just fighting them enough to get yourself maybe 1 or 2 upgraded weapons if you're really not feeling like grinding a lot. If you want to fight more than that, get a couple weapons, maybe build up a stock of Gil.
Seasick?
Nothing crazy.
Nope. I'm fine.
Okay then.
We're back with Vanille and Saws. And we've got a ton of Crustagen points to spend. We're an instrument of shame. Alright, so they've each got a ton as well. Let's check out what we can upgrade. We can develop further. Sick. Let's start with Synergist. It's just, we're just gonna max out both these guys right now, because you're not normally gonna have this much experience. But, hey, we got Haste. There we go. That's big. Haste is huge. And as you can see, yeah, we got a lot of Crustagen, but don't worry, it's not like we'll be overleveled forever. The game actually scales very quickly as far as the Crustagen required. So, just for a little bit. And also, it's not worth your time investment. I solely did it to showcase some stuff. I wouldn't even do this in a normal playthrough. It's kind of ridiculous. But we've got a ton of upgrades we can do. A ton of upgrades. We're getting all kinds of stuff for him as a Ravager as well. Him getting Haste is awesome. Haste is so good, and you'll see why, because I'll be utilizing it in almost every single fight that he's in. It's ridiculous. And finally, Commando. Let's go. One more tier. One more tier. I've got so many Crustagen points to spend. Gotta do it with Vanille, and then we're gonna have to do it with the other guys when we get them back, but after that we'll be caught up and good to go. You can see that we're improving pretty significantly, considering that Saw literally only had 1,000 health before, and he's already at 1655. Bang, half of our Crustagen points are gone. Vanille's turn. Alright, let's start in Ravager. Take her up. Take the trek. Cross town. We got Blizzard, we got Watera. Got some more magic and strength. Vanille almost never uses her strength, so it's really not that important. There's a few characters that you'd want to have both strength and magic on, or most characters actually. But Vanille and Hope are examples of ones that you really should just focus magic. They don't tend to use the strike variants of the Ravager skills. Everything else they use tends to be either magic-based or not damage-based. So usually your best bet is just go with magic for them as far as accessories and such, and weapons. As far as which ones to upgrade, because that's the big portion of what the different weapons are, is what stats they give. I was really confused. I'm like, I am not out of Chrysogen points. Apparently I just pushed the wrong direction and the game said no. Almost done. One more. Oh, it looks like we didn't actually cap out Vanille last time, but we will this time, don't worry. Got Renew. We're gonna have a ton of new skills to work with, and that's fine by me. I think that's pretty cool. Vanille does have an upgraded weapon. Saz actually does not, because I do not have the weapon I currently want to upgrade with him. So that's gonna be waiting for a bit. But with that, they're all maxed out. And we're going to do some paradigms. We're going to customize. I actually want to start with Tide Turner as my base. Then I'm going to want Synergist, Medic as well, just as an option. And then Commando, Saboteur. There we go. All right, so we are all set. Sorry, excuse me. And we can take a look at the save thing as well, because we got a new workshop. We got the Platydust Workshop, which sells new weapons. Belladonna Wand we already have. That's what we currently have equipped. And you can see that it's not exactly cheap. Prycons are actually what we have equipped on Saws as well, but that's not this item we want to upgrade. These are all the like specialized weapons. Also, I believe these now have some more stuff. Creature Comfort should have some more options. They do. There we go. And Lenora's Garage. Nothing. So, we did get that Uranite, and we're actually going to look at that real quick. I'm not sure what all uses which upgrade materials, so I'm going to have to look. But we're going to have to see if any of these weapons that I have upgraded will actually upgrade with the Uranite. I also apparently didn't do Snow's weapon. Oh, here we go. Belladonna Wand will increase. Let's see if I have any other options. Bladed Glaive. No. We're gonna transform the Belladonna Wand. So we're gonna show this off at the same time. All right. So a radioactive mineral rich in uranium functions as a transformational catalyst. So you can see that our current stats are 65 and 131 with improved debuffing. I use Uranite on it. It's gonna transform it, and it becomes the Marlboro Wand at level 15, which is huge. You will note that I lost 2 strength and I lost 4 magic, but I am at level 15, and I have improved debuffing too, so that's the better version. So now what I'm going to do for the rest of it, I'm going to take my enigmatic fluid, and we're going to do a 42, and assume, yeah, that'll give me ×3. And I'm going to double check the Marlboro Wand's max level and the amount of stuff it needs. So, Marlboro Wand. It's usually a really quick Google search. Does not take a whole lot of time. So, we've got the Marlboro Wand. It is currently level 15, and the total experience to master it is 154,752 from this point. So, with our ×3 multiplier, we can see how much we can get. We're at 15 already. So you'll note that we can only get up to 62,964. This second tier of weapons is very strong, but we are going to get a lot of levels out of this and a lot of strength out of our weapon. So right now we're at 63,127. Putting this in is going to put us up 13 levels, and we've literally doubled in strength. And then additionally, we can do another 42 of these to get our multiplier back up. Make a quick stop at the shop. As soon as it'll open shop, go back to Lenora's Garage. We can sell. Let's go ahead and sell off the remaining incentive chips so I don't accidentally use them. There's another 57,500. puts us up at 123. And then we're gonna buy ourselves another 99 turbojets. Finally, we'll head back in, upgrade, weapons, going back to the Melbourne Wand, and we are currently at level 28. 28 is 91,572, so we still aren't going to be able to get there. So we can dump all 99 again. And this is going to put us a lot closer. At 37, we're now at 303 with 151. Finally, we're at 37, at max level at 40, and then it goes star. And we need another... We're at 37 with 500, so we only need... Or 5,000, so we only need another 2,000 to get to 38. I apologize if this is confusing or frustrating. I only need another 23,000 experience to make it maxed out. So we're going to go ahead and hop back into the shop one last time. And I am kind of wasting money right now. Because, again, if you wait till later, you can buy more efficient items. But also I can make more money later, so I'm not that concerned. For me, this was time that I spent to show this off. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to click upgrade. And also having a strong Vanille, a very strong Vanille, is honestly really going to help out. We're going to dump all of our 15 enigmatic fluids, get up to 1.5, and then we'll dump another 35 of these, and that'll get us up times 3. And so I said that I needed 23,000, so I need like 25. Do I have enough? Let's do that. 39 right there. We're just short. Okay, we are 200 short. One of these will do it. Max level. 167, 335 magic, improved debuffing 2. Maxed out level 2 weapon. For comparison, here is the stats of this weapon now. It's taken a lot of gil, a lot of time, but we can compare it to the base version, which I am able to buy, which was 5 and 11, which I can show right now. 5 and 11. That is the importance of upgrading weapons. It takes some time. Like I said, it gets easier the further in you go, but we can even look at Vanille's equipment, and she actually can equip another item. Do I have anything in particular to give her? We'll just throw on the Silver Bangle 4. It's a pretty good boost. But she's at 564 magic versus Saw's pretty bad. Unupgraded 165, 153. That is okay. Vanille will be dealing a lot of our damage anyways, so for right now, this is alright. We can't get through there, so we're going to be heading this way. We're in Nautilus. Nautilus is the city of dreams, so this will be a fun time.
Not a lot of security here. Yeah, for these people, the LaCie panic must still seem like a world away. Huh? Oh, hey. Looks like they're putting Eidolons on parade. We're starting soon. What do you say? Let's go check it out.
Sure. Huh?
We interrupt this program to bring you a breaking news update. The LaCie, who surfaced in Palom and attacked the city's citizens, are still on the run from authorities. Sanctum soldiers are tracking their location, but have yet to engage the fugitives. The presence of hostages has been confirmed.
What's wrong?
It's her.
Yup. Looks like the army finally found him.
Hostages? They should just blow them away with the LaCie.
They're all infected by Pulse or something by now anyway.
The parade's about to start. Come on, let's go.
Well, there's that. Alright. And with that, we're actually going to have to show off haste and our new weapon next time. That is going to be it for this time, guys. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to leave a like down below. Subscribe if you want to be notified when I upload in the future. And if you're not interested in the data logs, have a good one. If you are, let's go. Events. Chapter 7. We've got Here Comes the Cavalry. Colonel Roche, director of SciComm, explains the necessity of his actions to the l'Cie, declaring that the Sanctums and the fal'Cie's decision to order the Purge was anything but arbitrary. Had they not initiated such measures, he contends, and ignored the cries of the people, Cocoon's panicked society would have torn itself apart. If Roche speaks the truth, then the l'Cie's enemy is not the government, but the millions of Cocoon's citizens. Yet even if this is so, they must somehow find a way to survive. Overcoming his desire for revenge, Hope sets out in search of a new goal. Somewhere beyond the maelstrom of hate and the grasping will of the fal'Cie is the future they search for. Hope bids farewell to his father and boards the cavalry airship. Elsewhere, Saz and Vanille are still on the run. The two fugitives wander aimlessly, riding the currents of fate to the doorstep of the City of Dreams. Chapter 8, City of Dreams. Nautilus, the City of Dreams, the biggest theme park on Cocoon, is crowded with tourists. If Saz and Vanille can lose themselves in this crush of people, the army will never find them. Even so, Saz finds it hard to feel relieved. His son Dodge had been made into a l'Cie after wandering into an incident at Uriday Gorge, but unlike his father, he is now a servant of the Sanctum fal'Cie and an enemy of Pulse. As he is locked away under watchful eye of the SciComm, Saz has no way of knowing how his son is doing. If Dodge's focus was to destroy the Pulse fal'Cie in the Bodum Vestige, then he should already have turned to Crystal. But what if his focus was to kill the Pulse l'Cie? Saz and his companions would have to die to save Dodge from becoming a Seath. And one other thing is gnawing at his mind. After telling Vanille about his son's situation, the ever-cheerful girl has completely lost her spark. Making the most of it. The news flash is broadcast throughout Nautilus. During the scenes of combat shown from Palampolum, Vanille catches a glimpse of Fang. Although it's the first she's seen of her friend since they were separated at Uriday Gorge, Vanille finds it hard to give in to her joy. Not after what Saz has said about his son. Dodge is now a Sanctum l'Cie, a sworn enemy of his father, and she is directly responsible. If Fang and Vanille hadn't attacked the fal'Cie at the energy plant, the creature never would have chosen the nearby Dodge as a l'Cie. The young woman is overwhelmed by guilt. Ignorant of Vanille's involvement, Saz attempts to cheer her up, but his misplaced kindness only makes her feel worse. The parade is about to begin. For now, she will lose herself in its dream, knowing that when it was over, the suffering she has been running from will finally catch up with her. People. Radega. Radega is an officer in the Wide Area Response Brigade led by Sid Raines. Hidden behind his cowboy antics is a man of unwavering courage and integrity. Disgusted by the deception of the Sanctum, he once thought to retire from the military, but was instead convinced by Raines to join the cavalry. Finding that the Brigadier General shared his ideals, Radega now works as his right-hand man in various operations designed to undermine the government's power. And finally, enemy intel. Militarized units, armatures. We got all this stuff that we looked at earlier. And with all of that, as I said last time, that is it. If you enjoyed it, make sure you leave a like down below. I won't give you the whole spiel again. And that is going to be it for this time, guys. Have a good one.